Welcome back to our channel, where we share updates and untold stories about Catherine, Princess of Wales, and her royal family. Today, we bring you some news: William and Catherine's daring plan about Prince George to confront Camilla's wish. As Prince George approaches the crucial transition from primary to secondary schooling, Prince William and Princess Catherine are confronted with the huge challenge of picking the appropriate school for their oldest son, for whom they are responsible for making the decision. This choice is not only a question of academics, rather, it is an essential step in the process of molding the future of a young monarch who is now in the third position in line to the throne of the United Kingdom. In addition to the educational and logistical issues, the pair is also negotiating the complicated relationships that exist within the royal family, notably the effect that Queen Consort Camilla has. In their discussions, they've prioritized Prince George's upbringing and education to match their principles and future goals. A mandate for boarding schools, as outlined in the royal directive. It has been stated that King Charles has given a final command to Prince William and Princess Catherine, highlighting the significance of Prince George receiving an education at a residential school. This information comes from trustworthy sources inside the royal family. This command is backed by Queen Consort Camilla, who is of the opinion that sending the young prince to a boarding school would instill in him a feeling of duty as well as independence. There is a strong connection between the concept of boarding school and royal tradition. A significant number of members of the royal family, including King Charles himself, have taken part in the experience of attending such schools. However, Prince William and Princess Catherine are especially aware of the impact that Queen Consort Camilla has had on Prince George throughout their relationship. Camilla's previous comments and ideas about George's future, and her hopes for the roles that her own grandchildren would play within the royal family, have given rise to this anxiety. These statements have caused stress because they deviate from William and Catherine's expectations for their child, taking advantage of concerns regarding influence. In light of these worries, the couple is taking preventative measures to guarantee that Prince George's surroundings and education are free from any undue influence that may potentially be in conflict with their approach to parenting. This entails making a thoughtful selection of a school that not only offers a solid academic foundation, but also supports the values that the parents want to impart in their children. According to the source, this direction has pushed Prince William and Princess Catherine to concentrate their efforts on locating a school that satisfies both the conditions set down by King Charles and their own educational philosophy for Prince George. According to reports, the pair is dedicated to making certain that their kid obtains an education that is comprehensive, meaning that it strikes a balance between academic rigor, personal growth, and emotional well-being. The influence of Camilla and the continuous search for connection. It has been claimed that Queen Consort Camilla met with Prince William and Princess Catherine this month in order to explore the possibility of Prince George attending residential school. The purpose of the meeting was to make preparations for George's secondary education and to make certain that the school that was selected would provide the appropriate atmosphere for his growth as a potential sovereign in the future. According to the source, Camilla's proposals included a school that her granddaughter attended in the hopes of building a link between her granddaughter and Prince George. However, the source alleges that Camilla never actually went to the school. This idea, on the other hand, was not well welcomed by Prince William and Princess Catherine, who are eager to make an autonomous choice that is tailored to meet their son's requirements in the most effective manner. It has been reported that the pair has removed Camilla's proposed school from their list of viable possibilities, placing a higher priority on their own requirements for an appropriate educational setting for George. How education plays a role in the formation of values. Prince William and Princess Catherine are acutely aware of the fact that education plays a significant part in the formation of a child's values and worldview, and they are making their decision on the next school that Prince George will attend, because they place a strong focus on personal development, independence, and maintaining a balanced view on life, They are seeking an institution that shares their values. By picking a school that embodies these ideals, the couple hopes to establish a setting in which Prince George may develop his own identity and knowledge of his future role without being subjected to pressures or expectations from the outside world that may not be in line with their vision. Encouragement of an independent mindset and critical thinking. It is essential that the next school that Prince George attends be able to cultivate both independent thought and critical thinking as one of its primary goals. It has been stated that Prince William and Princess Catherine are eager to make certain that George obtains an education that inspires him to think independently and cultivates a strong sense of responsibility. Because they place an emphasis on creative thinking, critical thinking, and personal development, schools such as Marlborough College, Oundle School, and St. Edward's School, Teddy's, are intriguing possibilities to consider. In accordance with the couple's intention to provide their kid with a well-rounded education, these institutions provide a loving atmosphere that strikes a balance between respecting tradition and meeting the educational requirements of the current day, establishing an atmosphere that is both positive and supportive.
In addition to a school that excels academically, Prince William and Princess Catherine are searching for a school that offers a community that is encouraging and supportive for Prince George.
This includes ensuring that his school is free of negative influences and dynamics that could harm his mental health. By placing a high priority on attending a school that is congruent with their beliefs and provides a community that is encouraging, the couple is taking measures to guarantee that Prince George will spend his formative years in an atmosphere that fosters his growth and development in a constructive manner. Security concerns and financial considerations are also important. As the hunt for Prince George's future school proceeds, a royal specialist has brought to light one important consideration that Prince William and Princess Catherine are taking into account: the financial ramifications of the decision. The expert, Ingrid Seward, who is also the editor-in-chief of Majesty magazine, has said that the couple's decision-making process would be heavily influenced by the expenditures associated with security. In an interview with Fabulous magazine, Seward revealed that the couple is aware of the load that the taxpayers are carrying and that they are likely to choose a school that has the lowest possible security costs. According to Seward, I believe that he will most likely go to a co-ed school where all three of them can be educated together, because in addition to that, that will cut the security bill by a significant amount. I believe that it would be very challenging to have 3 different schools located in 3 different regions of the country simultaneously. The realistic approach that Prince William and Princess Catherine have taken illustrates their dedication to striking a balance between tradition and pragmatism. They want to provide their children with basic security while taking advantage of public resources. As a result of Prince George's wish, the sibling factor, in the middle of thinking about things like tradition, influence, and safety, Prince George himself has stated a wish that adds still another dimension to the process of making a choice. Prince George has reportedly shown an interest in attending a school that is located in close proximity to the college where his younger siblings, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis, would be going. This information comes from people that are close to the family. In their request, the royal siblings express the desire to maintain a close relationship with one another during their formative years, highlighting the deep tie that exists between them. It has been stated that Prince William and Princess Catherine are taking this into consideration since they are aware of the significance of having family support and the comfort that comes from having siblings in close proximity. Taking this into account is consistent with their contemporary parenting strategy, which places equal importance on academic and personal growth as well as the emotional well-being and family relationships of their children. Striking a balance between modern parenting and royal tradition. Prince William and Princess Catherine are striving to maintain a balance between the influence of royal tradition and their modern parenting style, all while avoiding any potential negative impact from Queen Consort Camilla, They are devoted to bringing up their children in a manner that is reflective of their own values and views, while, at the same time, respecting the traditions that have been passed down through the royal family. This requires considering unconventional options like coeducational day schools or institutions that emphasize emotional well-being and personal transformation. It is through actions like these that they are establishing a standard for a more contemporary and forward-thinking approach to royal parenting. Evaluation of the alternatives based on public and expert opinions. Regarding the choice that Prince William and Princess Catherine are now facing, both the general public and professionals have provided their opinions. There is a widespread belief among those who follow the royal family that the pair will place a high priority on selecting a school that strikes a healthy balance between modernity and tradition. This will ensure that Prince George is well prepared for his future position while also having a happy upbringing. According to Ingrid Seward, an expert on the royal family, Marlborough College is most likely the couple's preferred option because of its outstanding reputation and the fact that it is a co-educational academic institution. I think they would probably want him to be certainly co-ed, I would think, and just somewhere where he's free, said Seward. He's had a lot of formality in his young life, he remarked. I think they would want him to be free. Other professionals have emphasized the significance of selecting a school that is congruent with the couple's ideals, highlighting the need for a supportive atmosphere that promotes emotional well-being and personal growth. A decision that was made after careful consideration and deliberation. In the process of moving on with their plans for Prince George's education, Prince William and Princess Catherine are doing so after giving serious consideration to all of the relevant circumstances. These elements include the possible effect of family dynamics, as well as Prince George's own desires throughout this process. They are taking intentional efforts to ensure that Prince George obtains an education that not only prepares him for his future position, but also fosters his personal development and independence. They are doing this by prioritizing a school that coincides with their beliefs and vision. In addition to choosing a school for Prince George, this decision sets the stage for his future development and responsibilities. During the process of navigating this significant choice, Prince William and Princess Catherine continue to display their dedication to giving their children a healthy and caring environment that is free from any negative influences that may distract from their vision for the future of their family. As the world watches, Prince William and Princess Catherine continue to make this significant decision with care, thought, and a strong dedication to their son's future. In the end, the choice of school will play a major part in molding Prince George's development, and they are doing so with a profound commitment to their son's future. By taking into consideration Prince George's desire to maintain a close relationship with his brothers, they are not only ensuring that the ties of family continue to be strong, but they are also giving him a foundation of love and support as he begins this new phase of his life. Thank you for watching the video. Please let us know your thoughts, and goodbye for the time being.